Hey guys, Level Cap here. Today I'm going to go over my top 10 picks for video games that are coming out in 2016. Now mind you, my interest in video games largely revolves around the shooter realm and first-person style games, so I won't really be delving too much into real-time strategy or hardcore RPG games. Alright, let's go over the games somewhat chronologically here. The first one on the list is Tom Clancy's The Division. This game just knocked my socks off when I first saw the launch trailer for it. I believe the graphics are still going to be incredible. It's launching on all platforms, PS4, Xbox One, and PC simultaneously. I've been very surprised by the quality of this game, having gotten to try out the alpha of the game. It's reinvigorated my interest. I love the setting. I love the artwork. I really like just the general game format. I feel like it could have the success levels of something like Destiny because it's very similar in terms of format, just being sort of an MMO slash RPG slash FPS. It's got all of that stuff in there. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to get into it and start collecting gear and guns and going through the missions. Game number 2 is one that many people should be pretty familiar with. Unfortunately, not everybody got into the closed beta of Overwatch, but it has been a very fun game to play so far. I can see a huge amount of strategy and teamwork behind it. It's a Blizzard game, so naturally lots of fanboys are going to come out and play this game right off the bat. I see a bright future for it. I think it has a retail price of $40 now. We don't know exactly when it's going to come out, quarter 1, quarter 2, but I'm pretty excited for it. Game number 3 is something that I absolutely didn't think I was going to be interested in the slightest until their latest trailer, I think, came out, and it showed off Doom returning to its roots of fast-paced, run and gun shooting, room clearing, tons of bad guys, tons of weapons, tons of guns, lots of gore. This was kind of the first big shooter. I mean, there was Wolfenstein before this and a few other weird little iterations of FPSs, but Doom was the first thing that really put the first-person shooter on the map. And the fact that it's returning to its roots of so long ago, like what, 1993, something like that? Totally insane to think about. The game, the trailer anyway, looks amazing. The graphics look really good. I mean, it's been a while since I've enjoyed an id game, so I could totally get burned on this one, but I gotta say, my hype engine is revving for this one. Game number 4 is Escape from Tarkov, which, based on the trailers, looks amazing. It's very hard to get a grip on how good this game could actually be because I've never played it. I only have trailer footage. The trailers make the game look incredibly intense and hardcore. Like there's firefight scenes where just everybody dies. You're like, who's gonna win? And they all just end up dying. It's totally nuts. The weapon renderings and graphics look incredible. Apparently there's a massive weapon customization system, and you can even customize your like loadout in terms of like what your vest is carrying on it, like on the outside where your mags are, what kind of pouches you have available to you. It seems highly customizable, and yet the user interface doesn't seem overly encumbered. Granted, we haven't seen a lot of the game yet, but based on being able to just open drawers and see what's in there and just reach out and grab stuff rather than having like a weird UI come up and tell you what's in the drawer, it's kind of a nice change of pace. Now the alpha for this game will be playable quarter 1 2016. I don't know if we'll be able to post footage or talk about it, but if we could, that would be awesome. Game number 5 is not exactly a game, but rather a whole launch of VR headsets. We're getting an Oculus, we're getting a Vive, and we're getting the PlayStation 4 headset. The online demonstrations of these things look incredible. The interactive hand controllers that give you your virtual hands in these environments looks incredible. I'm especially excited to play the Half-Life 2 mod that somebody made where you can like control your weapons with each hand and you can kind of flick reload and you can throw grenades just like you would expect to in real life. I mean, the interactivity and the immersion of this, I have no doubt, is just going to be astounding, and I can't wait to plug it into existing titles as well. Flight simulators and racing games are going to be some of the best conversions right off the bat. Game number 6 here is Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is scheduled for a quarter 2, quarter 3 release. It looks phenomenal. It's not necessarily a traditional shooter. It's medieval in nature, focusing on 15th century Bohemia. It looks phenomenal. This is the Cry engine here, and when I saw the first trailer for this game, I thought it was bullshit, and then they started showing more in-game demos. I'm like, holy crap, these graphics are amazing. I can get into some freaking historical sword fighting and archery here. It just looks way too immersive. Also, imagine this with some VR. Game number 7 on the list is Squad. And yes, you've been seeing this on my channel recently. Squad in a very, very early alpha form. I mean, the game is like just playable, and that's basically what people are doing, is they're just playing the infantry classes at this point. So what we're experiencing and what we're having fun doing in Squad right now is just a small sampling of what the whole game is going to be. There's going to be lots of vehicle warfare in this game, much more extensive base building and supplies, and just so much more going on in this game. So right now we're having a lot of fun with just the sampling of Squad, just the infantry combat. I can only imagine what this game is going to evolve into once they get all the core features in. Also, they're pushing the server player count beyond Battlefield, 100 player server counts. I think they've even done tests with higher than 100 players in one server at a time, which is insanely impressive, especially for such a small dev team. Game number 8 is Squadron 42, or Star Citizen, whatever you want to call it. The single-player version of Star Citizen should be coming out in 2016. I mean, this game's been delayed. It's had a crazy production cycle, but I think when Squadron 42 comes out, it's going to be an incredible experience. I mean, the graphics on this, again, the Cry engine, just look insane, and they've been evolving the engine so extensively. They got a lot of the original designers of the engine to join the Star Citizen team, and they're implementing all this new tech and just making things look incredible. It already looks incredible, so I can't wait to see what massive scale fleet battles are like in this game. And in case you think it's just a sci-fi spaceship game, there is a huge FPS element to it as well. And I'd also like to give an honorable mention to No Man's Sky, which is coming out June 2016. This game looks really cool. Lots of procedurally generated planets, which is another big tech that's involved in Star Citizen as well. Huge universe, massive expanses of planets. The games are going to be pretty different by nature, but just the scale and the fact that you're exploring and getting into space battles and traversing planets and all that kind of stuff, we're really evolving into a new realm of what's possible with gaming. The next game on the list here is Destiny 2. Now, this is a game that we don't have a lot of information on. We don't even know if it's going to be technically called Destiny 2 or what's going on with it. Most of our info is based on some leaked information, but apparently something might be coming out September 2016 called Destiny 2 Shattered Suns. And there's been some information on this game saying that supposedly all the DLC will be free and other stuff is going on. We don't know if you're going to transfer your characters from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, how it's going to work. Is it going to be some sort of massive expansion upon the first game? Is it going to integrate with the first game? There's tons of theories out there. Very little information. I would imagine if it is coming out in September that they're going to at least announce it by March, April time. So we'll have more information soon. But if it's anything like the first one, then it's going to be a massive success, and I will be playing it. And finally, game number 10, last but certainly not least. I'll probably be playing this one more than any of the previously mentioned games. It's the next Battlefield game, Battlefield 2016, Bad Company 3, Battlefield 2143, Battlefield 1943. We don't really know. There's so many avenues this game could take. Very little information, but I have a feeling that DICE is going to be releasing their reveal trailer for it soon. February, March is my guess. And then we can all lose our minds over what kind of amazing things they're offering in the next lineup. So that wraps it up for my top 10 anticipated games of 2016. What do you guys think of my list? Are there other games that you think I should totally be including? Is there something I totally brushed over or missed? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.